Okay, so Shock starts attacking. We go for the Bastion. Nothing surprising. So Rascal dies. Where does he die? Oh, here. Oh, yeah, he died due to Simisu. And then a massive nade. So already this push is shut down. That's a reset. And Violet going for Moira. I think the Moira is necessary here, yeah. Reaper not scouted. No one has paid attention. Or, well, they tried to check for Reaper, but you can't 24/7 check for the Reaper, of course. So Mortality Field used. And since Reaper had to reform out, now that creates the opening. Nice. There we go. Almost beat that with the Doomfist ult. So you have Rascal holding high ground, that's great. The window is nasty. TZ destroyed. Wow. He's absolutely destroyed. Why is he walking out with no fortify as well? Oh yeah, he's just... Oh, he's tunnel visioned on the orb and doesn't realize shield is dead until it's too late. Now, if he anticipates the shield to be broken this quick, like instant, then Fortify comes out before the shield is even dead. But if he fortifies too early, well, he's not going to be focused. Well, maybe he still is, because there's a window, double damage. And it's really bad if he contests cart as well. Because Bastion is in front of the window, or behind the window, and the window is in front of him. So, the right play actually could have been to let the cart push in a bit, so that window becomes useless. Watch this here. Yeah, so you see this, window comes out as a response. But if they wait and let the cart just push, you know, the window doesn't do anything. Like if we look at it like this, like in shapes, or just the geometry. Window runs out, but also, yeah, TZ won't explode. Slime. I mean, it's a nice attempt by Tyrants. Just better executed by Shock. Execution has a big role here. It's not only strats and all. Because a strat might be simple, but if it's executed like clean, like 0% like mistakes or just failures or anything, then that can become a flawless strat. So you don't need the most complicated strats or the most complicated solutions all the time. Execution is a big role. And for execution to be flawless, you can't be stressed out, you can't be panicked, you can't be desperate. You gotta be cool-headed. And this setup is just amazing. There's nothing to contest the Bastion. Like it's so hard to contest the Bastion. So most likely a dry fight, you know. Titans. And then you go for the second retake fight here. That's a great Sigmalt. But again, nothing to contest the Bastion. You need to kill something before you lose the, how to say, the blockade for Bastion. The Sigmalt made it difficult from Choi. What about next? Two win conditions here again. You have Mei contesting payload. Well, not contesting payload, but you have Mei, Orisa, Moira cart, and then Bastion on top of high ground. It's impossible to reach the Bastion without having to deal with Orisa and Mei at the same time. Great Mei ult. And nice Reap ult. Kinda bad Mei ult by Rascal. Kinda bad. He didn't anticipate the Reap ult though. So if we go back in time here. Before the Reap ult was used. Over here. Pretend that we're Rascal. He might assume Choi can eat. He, you know, who knows like what's going through their comms and all. But this Mei ult is most likely a reaction to the Reap ult. And not like a wasted ult, like him trying to carry or something. It's a response to the Mei to the Reap ult. It's just unfortunate that, yeah, no one could delay the deaths until the freeze came in. Shit happens though. This window. Nice shield blocking the Bastion ult. And then Choi about to die here. Very close to dying. Wait, Violet alone? Yeah, I saw him flank before.
Cease your resistance.
Okay, so Violet has Coalescence, cool. He's naded, goes for the Mega, and then, oh, he dies on the Mega, okay.
Cease your resistance.
Okay, yeah, no wonder. Well, the focus was on the Moira. Both Lucio and Anna on Moira. So the front line got melted, plus bongos used as well. I think the flank paid it was worth it.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Okay, so beat to engage. Well, can be necessary.
The payload is approaching its destination.
It doesn't reach Jonu though because of the shield. What Slime should have done is give Jonu the shield, the beat as well. He didn't though because he went inside, or like on the inside of the cart. So the Smurf shield blocked it. I don't know how much beat would have helped, but it was definitely useful. Like, could have definitely been useful. Like, beat is always good.
Complete.
It's it's not always good to use beat, but once you have beat on you, it's always good. Pay to mice. Or pay to Mies.
Ready
Welcome.
for battle.
Let's see next.
Ready for battle. 3, 2,
So Farah hasn't been played in a long time here on Gibraltar.
stop the payload.
And I think one reason they have Farah is because Titans doesn't have a Widow player in. I don't think Siomisu is comfortable enough on Widow right now. And this is I think it's a fine strat for Shock. You need strict line of sights. And you still have those, like, you have these 2 win conditions. You only need Farah now to basically contest card. And watch how Moth rests on all these high ground spots. Unlucky kill, or unlucky death, I mean. Shit happens. Now spam from 2 directions. Rascal is ready to help Moth get back. And no one scouts Reaper. Now they scout him. Now they see him. Then you have Choi trying to, challenge him a bit. Sick barrage. Absolutely sick. So even though Smurf dies, that's gonna be rest. Why was it sick? Check this. No, wait, not here. Your team doesn't have positions. You're about to drop down. Your Bastion is not set up. You need this awkward angle. And here you go. How much space does this not build, buy for Architect? Like, that buys a lot of space for Architect. And then you have Orisa fortifying underneath with Choi eating. And since Rascal is sitting up here, the Immortality Field covers him. So he does not need to be eaten, have the eat in front of him. Even without the kills, it was still good. I mean, he got 2 kills. 2 kills. You don't need all the kills to be sick. Like, he makes space and also forces them back. Gets 2 kills and you basically win the fight. There's no way for Titans to win or turn this back, so to say. I don't see any way Titans can fight back. Will the space be enough though? Okay, let's do this. Jono is in spawn. Haxal is still respawning. TZ 1 HP. Siomisu, what can Reaper do here on 29% ult charge? What is realistic for Reaper to do here? Coalescence is not this OP. You know, he can't turn the fight with Coalescence. Twilight, he might have Nano soon, but he can't turn the fight with just Nano. And there's a shield blocking TZ. Excluding the kills, just the space. We can't exclude the kills, because that's what happens. We can, I'm analyzing what's happening right now in this moment. If it's a different barrage, it's impossible to answer how good or bad it is, because it depends on the situation. If you don't get the kills, but they all AFK and they just shoot into a wall or walk into a wall like Lego bots, who knows? You know? It all depends on the circumstances. But this is also Shock 3-0 in the grand finals. You have you have thousands of people cheering against you, and you're just getting barraged in your face. So this is a sick barrage, in my opinion. Did you review the whole match? Yes. This is the last map. Well, yeah, but the space in itself does like the space itself doesn't warrant the barrage. I think, you know, if you want to isolate it to set up the bastion, I don't think it's valuable enough, because you can drop down with Orisa and Sigma at the same time instead. But then it's very likely Sigma and Orisa might, you know, take damage. You know, it's hard to say like who will die and who won't. So yeah, that's why I was, you know, so gotta analyze it in the moment. Was kind of lucky timing. I mean it. You can say it was lucky or not lucky, but Rascal did it like as an on-the-fly move. Like it wasn't pre-planned or anything. This was like on-the-fly decision, you know, things you just do, right? So I don't know how much luck plays into a role, like as a factor here, because isn't everything luck then? Because he pressed Q as Choi removed his shield. Well, it doesn't matter if Choi removes his shield or not, because there's a mortality field. I think Rascal just called it. Moth, he just decided immortality field, and then Choi just decided, okay, what should I shield? You know, every one of them are like in the okay, trust Rascal mode. Because yeah, immortality field saves shield HP. Let's see the next fight here then. I'll upload this to YouTube, by the way, Hollow, so you don't have to feel bad about missing it. Easy gets killed. I want to see the spread out. How did Jonah die? Oh yeah, window. And John is alone? Oh, what is he doing? No wonder he's dead. Wonder he's dead. This is like the pose of, I don't know. He's died alone. And then Tease is just walking alone as well. Well, not alone per se. Haxal is with him. But there's no reason for Tease to walk there. There's there's a bastion, of course, in the way. And he will die to the bastion. But walking this way, I don't know. I think Tease was locked in position because of the bastion positioning. And then, yeah, that becomes a reset. Let's take next fight. Let's see here. See that barrage kills TZ. One kill is fine, especially if it's a tank. Because keep in mind, the attackers have the worst, like the disadvantage of positioning here. So if you lose one person or just a tank, it's detrimental. Nice sleep on Choi. Choi then gets solo fluxed and killed. Well, not solo fluxed. Architect as well.
30 seconds remaining.
I think this time it was Shock being too reckless. Well, maybe not too reckless, but too spread out, because Choi couldn't get support there while he was slept. So that was a good decision by Jono to solo him, since Jono wouldn't have enough damage otherwise alone. Nice wall. They're basically playing Tetris there. And a nice stagger. Okay, so set up a reset to contest. Try to pull, don't find anything. This is a nice spread by shock. Anna has an easy time to heal, and nade, and sleep, and get out. You only need to reset the contest anyways. Rascal close by. And that's a nice window. Eaten, wow, eaten by Choi. He's like, gimme. But then, yeah, 2 kills come in, and that's enough. Yup, that's enough. Where was Shimizu coming from?
Cease your resistance.
Oh, he TP'd in and reformed out. No, he didn't reform, he just TP'd. And came back in. And this is on Choi to deal with. Yeah, nice flank. That's great timing as well. Because if Haksal uses ult, Choi has to eat forward towards Haksal, and that means, yeah, Shimizu gets 3 shots in the back. Yeah, let's see this. But 3 fights. See John just going alone again. I mean, he's not really alone. But he's moving to the right without having to. I don't know why he's moving to the right. Why doesn't he just apply the ult and go back indoors? Because he's dead here. Like, the only thing you need to do in this situation, I think, as John, is apply the ult and let your teammates do the rest, because you can't reach the bastion. I assume he moved to the right because he wanted to LOS the bastion and then come in and damage here, but he didn't expect Rascal there. So that could be bad information, or like flow of information, or it could just be him making a mistake, even though he had the information. We will never know, unless we get the comms. Then great job by Rascal with the ult there. Architect ulting as well. Next fight. Oh, a bit too far. Bastion alone on high ground as well. And just all separated. If Titans would focus Choi here, that would be so good. Well, maybe not actually, because he has eat. But what if Jonu? Nah, Jonu they have to destroy bongos. They can't focus Choi. Never mind. Reform not available. Unfortunate. Now this is looking grim. Definitely looking grim. There's no support ult or defensive ult for Titans. There's no defensive ult, and there's a Mei coming in. Or Rascal ult coming in.
30 seconds remaining.
Man, Arctic is uncontested there with Moth. And easy. Exploded. Yeah. I think Shock are just way more composed. Like, I think they're definitely way more composed. Because these are some individual mistakes that Tyrants lose from. And that's it. Thank you for watching, guys.